All right, what's going on, everybody? We still are finishing up the side quest tonight. The rewards, they're plenty good enough that, yeah, I want to chase them down. So we're gonna skip out on the arena and hit that side quest, man. Let's finish it up. Let's get a tweet out real quick here to hearest yet Marvel Champion. All right, well, what do we say here? Clarissa already in the building saying no. You know what, Clarissa? What do we say today? Let's see. Let me say this. We're only a few short days away from the next season of Cobra Kai. You want to say something about Cobra Kai, actually? Because I feel like this is weak. It's a weak message, but I don't know what to say about it. I'm excited. I'm just excited, man. Maybe let me just say this. Cobra Kai. New season. 4 days away. I'm pumped. We're gonna leave it like that. Beat us now. We gotta put the exclamation mark there too. All right, there we go. Cobra Kai, new season, 4 days away. I'm pumped. All right. Right, we need to talk about the milking of the whales for prestige. Good, I can watch BG while plugging away at Incursions. Plugging away at Incursions. What do you mean plugging away at Incursions? Like you're playing Incursions or you're doing something else with Incursions? Damn you, Tipped. Why do you always gotta do this? You know we want info, man. Alright, anyway. Tweet. Like 4 people in the entire world care about Cobra Kai. I will ban your ass right now, dude. I've banned you for less. And we're talking permaban this time, man. What the hell are you 4 people? There's more than 4 people in the show. Alright, Hussein sent it over a euro. Hussein, thank you very much. Where are you at, man? You got a message? You got a message? Your message is hashtag beside for mod, hashtag be cool like Brian. Hussein, thank you very much. I got a message for you too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. Tip just saying he. PG, last night I did a legacy and spent my 65,000 units on Quicksilver Cavalier crystals. I don't believe you. And didn't get 6-star Quicksilver. No way. King of Arenas, send over a screenshot. Send over a screenshot with some form of proof in the picture as well, like the current arenas or the time left on these, you know, side quests or whatever. I ain't buying it, man. I ain't buying it. All right, hold on. Speaking of arenas, though, I still have the old cutoffs up, the old numbers at least, and I actually don't know what the champs went for. So let's kind of update this real quick here. Let's see. What did? Oh, no data. Okay. The 5-star feature, we're probably in the ballpark. The 5-star feature is like one of the easiest to predict. I might be off by 1 million or something. I don't know, but whatever. 6-star. Okay, rank 60 went for 57 million. So we were probably right in the range there for She-Hulk as well. Probably mid-40s once you drop an additional 40 ranks. It's probably less than 12 million. It's 13 mil for 334. I don't know. We'll just leave it alone for now. But honestly, it's probably closer to 11, maybe 11.5, something like that. Torch, though. Does anybody have info on Mr. Torch here? I feel like that's the only number that I may need to adjust. Because we got no data on that. I haven't heard anybody talk about the Torch scores today either. Xavier Hansen sent over $1. Xavier, thank you very much. Starting college tomorrow. I could have sworn I was 14 like 2 months ago. Dude, me too. Had a long conversation with Laura today about how still a kid, damn it, and I refuse to grow up. I will never grow up, ever. Xavier, dude, good luck with college tomorrow, man. I'm sure that's exciting and nerve-wracking all at the same time. But yeah, man. Good luck, dude. Have fun. The old GLHF. Guy Gardner sent over $1 as well, saying, BG, how many beans to do a 1v1 with you when Battlegrounds comes out? 10, 100, 1,000? 1,000? Dude, I don't get out of bed in the morning for 1,000 beans. Come on, son. Like, dude, breakfast alone is an easy 10, 12K. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to up the bean counter on that one. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't know what we're gonna do about Battlegrounds when they come out and the friendly mode is available. We'll see. I don't know. We'll just leave it at that for right now. Hold on, King of Arenas said to check Twitter. Now, King of Arenas, I'm gonna check Twitter. Better not be some kind of photoshopping. Oh my god. See, I did, but at least Awaken OG Storm, Awaken the Hood, Awaken Red Mags, Awaken Aegon, Awaken Maw, all 6 stars. And no Photoshop? I mean, I can't tell just looking at this. Dude, did you really use all your units? Did you really go 60,000 units deep? Over 60,000 units on Quicksilver calves? Say it ain't so, man. Just tell me you're lying to me right now, please. Oh God. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. 60,000. Oh my God, King of Arenas. Yes, I did. LOL. Oh my God. Alright, well, this stream is now dedicated to King of Arenas. May he rest in peace. Dang, dude! Oh, that's painful. Oh my God. Well, you are the King of Arenas. I know you'll get the units back. It's just gonna take time. What made you go through it? Out of curiosity. Did you just like the champion that much? I mean, you must have liked the champion. Wait, reply to Rich the Man's tweet says 84th with 106 for Torch. Okay. 84th, 106. Okay, so we might not have been that far off. Honestly, dude, I'm going to leave the cutoffs the way they are. It probably was a little bit higher than 95. But again, the champ doesn't need to be awakened or anything, so how many people are going to be grinding for round 2? I mean, still a good number for sure. I'm not saying he's about to go out the door for a super low score or something, but it's probably right around the 95-ish, maybe give or take a couple mil, so. Wow, this is honestly, guys, it's become so damn difficult to predict arenas that I usually have to change the numbers every single time. This week, I feel pretty satisfied with the numbers where they are. It's still a crapshoot at the end of the day, so please, if you're grinding for a champion, please go higher than the scores I have on screen. We're just guessing with as educated a guess as possible. Alright, anyway, J-Dog, thank you very much for the buck. J-Dog, I have no message from you. I feel like there's supposed to be a message. I'll check back in with you in a minute if there was supposed to be one. Eric Nelson sent out a buck as well saying, holy rank ups, Batman, tweet. Okay. What do we have here? So I couldn't wait the extra 5-ish days. So I did a Karina's challenge to get the tier 3 alpha, and look how much extra I had. But yep, that's rank 4, number 9. Unfortunately, it was after war started, but oh well. Thing Sig 106, Nimrod Sig 123, and getting all generic stones till 200. Okay. The old Thing rank up, dude. Yeah, 175 left over. You had plenty. Dang, man. The roster's looking strong, dude. Looking real strong. Very nice. Very nice. Is that Hasama Mama 7/10 saying, BG, how the heck are you? I'm doing pretty good, dude. How are you doing? Wanted to stop by real quick and say I hope you're having a wonderful day. My sis got married today. Hey, congratulations. So I'm over the moon. New York is amazing. And P.S. Jersey still stinks. Well, you know what? You stink. That's going to be my response from now on. Maybe not, but... No, that's awesome, man. Congrats to your sister. Congratulations. Hey, is that Messiah 7/10? Messiah saying, yo, today is the day. Hashtag 6-star feature. Hashtag Messiah for God mod. Hashtag your secret not safe. Hashtag incoming mod status. So, what's 6-star featured though, man? I still, I'm lost. You say 6-star featured. You know I'm not gonna open a 6-star featured, so what's the deal here, Messiah? You know I ain't touched no 6-star featured, and last I heard, you said you didn't want to play the game. Do you want to play the game? Are you? I'll go to the crystals right now, dude. If you want to play the hashtag Messiah for Cav, or I messed that up. Not the Messiah for Cav mod game. It's the flip those. All right. Anyway, let's get a team in here. Messiah, dude, thank you very much for the 10. We need everybody but Namor on this one. So let's grab Thing. Let's grab Sentinel. Did I pass him? I feel like I... Hold on. Let's just highlight the 6 stars. There we go. And then we need this fella. All right. Yeah, we can play. All right, we can play. Thank you, big dog. I'm exhausted from coordinating. Have a great night, everybody. All right, Hasama Mama. Have a good one, man. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Send you a chat and was supposed to say tweet. Okay, J-Dog. Let me see. Let's see, what do we got here? Damn, dude, you fully explored these, even like the easiest difficulty, which obviously wouldn't be hard to do, but still takes, well, I guess it would just be auto fighting at that point. Either way, still very nice. It's so satisfying seeing the 100% explored banners all the way across. Feels good, feels real good, very nice. Right, I have a birthday wish. Messiah gets an extra crystal pop. For next month, or... Damn it, stupid birthdays. Alright, fine. Hold on a sec, though. I wanted to see... I want to see something. Okay, King of Arenas, I asked, you know, why you went through with it, and you just said prestige. Okay. Yeah, we could talk about prestige later. EZ came in here firing away at with prestige, so I'm down to talk about it. But we gotta play the calf for mod game first. Oh gosh, with the 7 stars, thank you very much. Saying crystals, or maybe wait, hold on. I feel like that's part 2. Oh, here we go. Not to spoil or anything, but I saw a KT video about Iron Doom being highest prestige. What do you think about it? Should they make new prestige champs easier to obtain, better calves, Thronebreaker / Paragon crystals, or maybe increase arena rankings to obtain 6-star to top 200 / 300 or something? All right, so We can talk about, let's play the Cav for mod game first. My thoughts on it might piss some people off. Here are my thoughts. Get good. Can't even get the top 5 prestige champions. You suck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in like I don't know. This will take 5-10 minutes, whatever. Let's play the Cav for mod game. Let's get out of here. We'll talk about all that stuff. I will not forget it because I've got a little check-off system here. If I read the super chat message or not, I'm not going to check yours off. That way I can go back to it. But yeah, let's play this game, huh? All right. BG has 70 million gold. I do. Dang, that actually kind of sucks. Yesterday I was at 69 million. It's a better place to be, you know? Okay, so. Are you all ready for round? Is this round 3? Oh man, what round is this? We've been doing this for a little while now, but I think I only posted 2 videos, so I'm going to call this round 3. So, all right, here we go. Round 3 for the hashtag Cav Crystal for mod game. Messiah's still in it. All we need is, dude, I'm trying to do my best, like, you know, what's it called, man? My best, like, carnival voice or whatever. I can't do it. I'm not that good at it. I'm gonna keep trying anyway because it's fun to do. All right. So here we go. Let's try this again. Messiah, come on down! We're playing round 3 for the hashtag Messiah Cav Crystal for mod game. All we need is 1 6-star to pop out of a Cav Crystal for you to become a mod today. We have 5 crystals plus 1 as a special request because it's Laura's birthday in about, I don't know, 2 hours from now. So, well, she kind of gets what she wants. So, all right, we've got 6 crystals. You already know how this works, but basically, you can pick any of these 6 crystals. We'll give the rundown. The only crystals that you cannot select are the crystals that only have 1 left. Basically, this Women of Power crystal, as an example. You cannot choose that one. But we've got the Bewhiskered crystals, the Cavalier World's End crystal, the Sinister Synergy, Kaleidoscope, Prismatic, the Anthropomorphic, the Claws for Alarm, Metal and Mutant Cast and Crew, Multi-Madness, and I think that's it. Although I can actually claim some of these. We're going to be getting more of these today. So we also have the Gatekeeper crystal, the aptly named Gatekeeper crystal. Go ahead and pick 6. You can choose multiple of the same crystal if you choose, and I will open them in the order that you choose as well. So now we wait for Messiah to make his selections. I need to gain more of these shards. I need to do everything I can to gain more of these shards. I'm not doing enough to gain as many as I possibly can. Wow, okay. Messiah has spoken. He's going 1 Bewhiskered, like 1x, not number 1, the 1x of the Bewhiskered. Then we're going to pop 2 claws and then 3 Gatekeeper crystals. Going with the new crystal. Wants to mix things up a little bit. Okay. Well, here we go. The first crystal, the Bewhiskered. Here we go. All we need. 1 6-star crystal. Or, I'm sorry. Well, that'd be something if we got a 6-star crystal out of here. I mean, technically we can get a Nexus crystal. But all we need is 1 6-star champion to pop out of this crystal for Messiah to become a mod. 1 blue border, 1 blue name. Here we go. I'm going to tap this first one. The first and the only Bewhiskered crystal that'll be popped open today. And for some reason, it's not stopping. Oh, here we go. Is it going to happen on the first crystal? Oh, my God. Tell me. Oh, you guys know you thought that was going to stop on Rocket there, didn't you? Oh, didn't you? That was looking good. That was looking pretty good right there, man. Ooh, brutal. All right, we're off to a brutal start. Kabam does not show any mercy. Okay, all right. Well, we still have a few more crystals here, a few more tries. We're going to go for 2 claws crystals now. Let's go ahead and get those in the spinner. Let's see here, man. Where are these things at? Here we go. Claws for alarm. 2 of these crystals. We have 5 crystals in total to go for. I feel like the odds, while typically not in the player's favor, I feel like today could be the day. Let's go ahead and tap this second crystal here. Will there be claws for alarm? Will there be claws for mod? Oh, just short, just short. No troll over. We had the came up too short. What's the term for that? Well, the troll over sounds so nice. That one, whatever I call that, it didn't sound that great. All right, anyway, let's pop open one more of these before moving on to the gatekeeper crystals. All right, second and final claws for alarm crystal. Here we go, tapping it. Let's rip this band-aid. What's it gonna be? 1 blue border, 1 blue name. Well, it's the blue class, but it's a silver border. Okay, that's an RIP right there. All right, we're moving on. We've gone through 2 of the crystal types selected by Messiah. Some would call this luck to pull a 6-star of these cav crystals, but I say it's more than just a game of luck. This is a game of skill, and perhaps Messiah knows that the gatekeeper crystals, so aptly named for keeping him away from mod status, will be the crystals to bear the 6-star champion to finally allow him through those gates. I'm tapping the first crystal, the first of 3. Here we go. 1 blue border, 1 blue name. That's a Namor. That's a pretty cool pull. It's a max sig crystal. I had this guy at 6200 for quite some time. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for, though. Oh, man. And now here's where things get rough, guys. Because you go into it thinking, oh, 6 crystals. That's quite the opportunity to pull a 6-star, you know? 1 out of 6 crystals? Is it really that bad to get just 1 6-star champion out of 6 crystals? You think. But now we're down to 2. And I could see the sweat. Here we go. Second to last crystal. The second to last gatekeeper crystal. I'm gonna tap it. Will this be the one? Will this be the mod status? It's not. It's just a 4-star champion, but that's okay because we have 1 crystal. And I believe that Messiah chose the order of crystals to build up hype. This man is an entertainer. He knew that missing on the first 5 would build up the anticipation, only to actually win on the final crystal, right? So this is it. This is it right here. Don't get scared now. Here we go. The final spin. If there's no 6-star out of this crystal, we may need to wait another month before playing the game again. I'm going hands off on this one. Don't blame me if a 6-star does not appear. We're leaving this one up to the crystal gods. Mods, hold your wrenches high in the air. Here we go. Final crystal. Will it be a 6-star? Will it ever stop spinning? That's an even bigger question. We might be stuck like this forever. Oh, God. Why is it not stopping? Oh, please. Okay, there we go. Plenty of time for, Now, you may not have won today, but as a parting gift, I'd like to offer this tape measure. It's pretty good. It jams up sometimes, but it's at least a $3.99 value, and it's yours. So sorry. Messiah, unfortunately, today was not the day, man. So sorry, man. Oh, rip.
Man loves me.
Scarco with the 5. Scarco, thank you very much. Saying happy Australia birthday. Oh, that's true. In Australia, you guys are like 4 days ahead, aren't you? Or something like that, right? You're offering up my tools now? I mean, come on. I had nothing else to give. Scarco, thank you very much. Even though Laura should be the one thanking you. It's her 5. But alright, Yuki with the 3 Polish bucks as well. Yuki, thank you very much. And one stop at Desperation Station, Brian. Yeah, there's someone there, all right. Yuki, thank you very much for the 3. Zach Morgan with the 23 bots. Zach, thank you, dude. Saying this is just turning into the slowest crystal cleanup in history. Hey, man, at least I'm opening crystals. You guys complain I never open crystals, so at least I open something, right? Eventually, if we play this game long enough, you know, yeah, the crystals, they will be cleaned up. So you're right. We'll get there one day. All right, Zach, thank you again, dude. Almost the 2-year anniversary there, man. But onto the topic that Okaj brought up. I said I would return to it. Let's talk about it. Prestige. So, how do you guys feel about new Prestige champs coming out? Because yeah, I believe the Champion Spotlight is out, right? That's how we know the Prestige. I didn't actually look at it myself, but I believe that's out at this point. And essentially, the new top 5, it's going to be these 4, and then Doom standing tall above them. Which means Omega Sentinel, a champ that was just released fairly recently, is already being knocked out. She was 4th, I guess, right? I was about to say 3rd, but or no, she was 3rd. She was, right? Because okay, yeah, she was 3rd. Quicksilver and Valkyrie both knocked her out. Valkyrie's on the chopping block. I mean, I talked about this when we were talking about Quicksilver, how because he's number 2 on the list right now, he's in no danger of leaving the top 5. However, Valkyrie is. Now, I'm asking you guys how you feel about it, but I'm not going to dodge the question of how I feel about it. Good. Now, personally, it's not the most perfect situation. The most perfect situation is, don't pile up the Prestige champs like this. Like, there was a long time that passed with, because I mean, before Quicksilver interrupted like the top 2 here. When did Surfer come out? Yeah, 2019. Same thing with Doom. Doom came out a month earlier. So 2019. We're going on 3 years now. That's ridiculous, man. Someone should have beat the top 5 way sooner than that. So I would have liked to seen a refreshing of the top 5 much sooner than this. I think it's a good thing that it's hard for people to get the top 5 prestige. You don't need the top 5 prestige. The same people that will complain about the you know, it being so hard to get prestige are the same ones saying AQ rewards suck. So don't chase prestige so hard. It'll be okay if you don't have the perfect prestige in the game. That's my thoughts on it. Now, again, I don't think it's perfect the way that things were released. If I was, you know, trying to design like the levels of prestige coming out or something like that, yeah, I would have had things a bit earlier, maybe a bit more spread out. But at the same time, like, this is better than doing nothing with prestige, in my opinion. So, that said, if you disagree, that's totally fine. You could express that. Nothing wrong with disagreeing as long as it's done in a healthy way. Your opinion's totally valid and all that. But I think it's a good thing. So, alright. Hussein sending over another euro saying hashtag Messiah for mod, hashtag be cool like Brian, hashtag happy birthday Laura. Added one of the hashtags. Saying thank you, dude. Messiah sending over another 5 as well. Saying Kabam needs to help assist at this point. Maybe, dude. Trolled twice, I blame Tipped. Oh, yeah. I listen, at this point, I blame Tipped for everything. I don't care. I don't care if Tipped had nothing to do with... I could be playing a different game. And at this point, I'm going to blame Tipped for what he did to me. Damn it. Always fun to play the hashtag Messiah for body game. All right, man. Well, that's what it's all about. It's about having a little bit of fun. That's all it is. Just a little bit of fun. But yeah, thank you, dude. It doesn't really matter if you're trying to get into top 10. Top 10, even like higher than top 10, probably. You don't need perfect prestige to be top 10. You know what I mean? It'll be all right. Yeah, I also feel like there should be a little slack on prestige releases as of currently, but in general, it should have been refreshed a bit more over time than it used to be. Yeah, I really wish, like I said, I really wish they did it earlier. Now, that said, if you notice, like, the top champions, I mean, Silver Surfer, Quicksilver, Doom, and then New Doom, right? Like, these are all characters that you would expect to be, you know, they're like mega powerful in the comics, aren't they? So, like, maybe they had to wait for the right champion, but I don't know if that's true, because isn't, like, Odin super powerful? They could have given this guy a top prestige spot. I mean, I know Null he's like the king of the symbiotes, right? I don't know. The point is, I don't know enough about comics to make a really strong point, but the point is, I think they could have done it earlier and it would have been fine. I actually think Hercules should not have been top 5 ever. The dude's too strong. I kind of hate when I guess we've only had 2 examples of this ever. Blade being the first and Hercules being the second, where literally like the most popular champion in the entire game also had astronomically high prestige. You know, even if they weren't like the #1 prestige at the time, it just takes away decision making. Maybe you could argue it had to be with someone like Doom. I don't know. Maybe it's like, oh yeah, he's so OP, you just want him to be high prestige too. I don't know, man. But I feel like Blade and Hercules, I don't think they needed to be as high prestige as they were. But maybe it was just hard to predict that on Kabam's end. Maybe they didn't realize they were releasing such an immensely powerful champion. But then again, I don't know. I feel like with Blade, maybe they didn't realize it, but with Hercules, it was known. Oh crap! This guy's This is, what's it called? Node, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We gotta be careful with the combos. man, he is going down, though. We got a lot of Furies. Suck on that poison, bud. Is he just dead? There we go. Alright, easy. Setting over a bug. Thank you very much. As far as the comics go, Sunspot is not anywhere close to Doctor Doom or Silver Surfer in terms of strength. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so. Sunspot's a little bit of an anomaly, but you see him drop off. I don't know what the deal is with him, because once you go, like, how far down the list is he at rank 4? I must have passed him. There's no way he's this far down. I passed him. I could use Control F, but listen. I've gone this long without using it, at least for right now. Here we go, 48. Okay, so, yeah, Sunspot's just... he's an odd one when it comes to prestige. Alright, but let me see here. Put yourself in the shoes of a prestige chaser. Do you go all in on the Quicksilver / Valk featured, or save for Doom? As far as featured go, I know those fools all buy hella calves. Well, first off, let's be clear here. It's okay to call them fools as long as you're doing it in like a nice way. Alright, because I know some prestige chasers, and they're anything but fools. But yeah, I'm also friends with some that I would call fools, just as a term of endearment. And typically, yeah, a lot of them do buy a lot of calves. So here's the thing. If you buy a lot of calves, if you're a prestige chaser, even if you're not buying lots of calves, you have lots of shards. You don't really have to save and pick and choose which one you're going for. If you're chasing prestige, the problem is you have to wait until the feature crystal comes, or spend a lot of money on calves, or putting up an insane score in the arena. Now, the arena and the calf crystals, I would say unreasonable. You know, some people do it, obviously, right? And, you know, that's great, but I understand why people would not want to do either of those things. Don't blame them one bit. So what we're talking about here really is a prestige chaser not having perfect prestige for like 6 months or however long it takes for the feature crystal to be updated. And that's where I kind of lose any sort of sympathy of like, okay, like, do you really expect to just always have the top prestige at all times, never have to do anything for it, the game just die? Like, I don't know, dude. I would be stoked. Can you imagine other areas of the game? Can you imagine beating Act 6, and because you beat Act 6, Act 7 never releases, Act 8 never releases, there's no more Karina's Challenge, you're just done. That's it. You could basically compare any area of the game with prestige. It has to be updated over time. Otherwise it's boring. Otherwise, why does it even exist? Here's the thing. It's very satisfying to say you have perfect prestige. I get that. That's the whole thing though. Like, look at another game even. Why do people, you know, collect things or go for, you know, the 100% completion percentage, or, you know, trophies in what is it, like the PlayStation Network or whatever it's called, man? Because it's satisfying to do. But once you get those things, you know what typically happens in those games? People stop playing them because it's the journey that's satisfying, and like the destination is satisfying temporarily, you know? That feeling is kind of fleeting. But it's satisfying because of like, all right, you achieved that endpoint. Awesome. And I'm not saying it should be replaced every month, otherwise you don't get that satisfaction. However, it's got to be updated, man. Otherwise, I would just be bored to death, dude. If I was chasing prestige and I had all top 5, I would be so bored. I'd be psyched when new prestige champs came out, man. All right, Maximus, I don't know, 5 saying, what's prestige? There you go, too. It's like an optional part of the game. It's an optional part of the game. The rewards aren't even that great for having high prestige. It's bragging rights. So yeah, I don't know. I would love to talk to someone this would be a good topic to maybe like have someone on call. Not necessarily a debate, but like almost, you know, like almost a debate. But at the same time, like, of course, a debate where like you respect other people's opinions. There isn't supposed to be a winner or a loser, but just to hear both sides, you know, because maybe there's something I'm missing as to why people would have a problem with this. I don't think I'm missing anything. I get, like, you know, the compulsive feeling of, oh, I have to do it and I don't want to spend the money to have to do it. You know, I understand stuff like that, but I don't know. It just feels like if you can get there in 6 months, be okay with it. Learn to be okay with it. You know what I mean? Just learn to be okay with not having the best, or do what it takes to be the best. And if that's not a comfortable thing for you to do, then don't do it, and learn to accept and be okay with not having perfect prestige. I guess that's how I feel. All right. Anyway, T-Pizzle sending over $1. Thank you very much. Saying, yo, BG, finally catching a live stream. You know what that means? DBO trivia. In the encampment, my hammer this is DBO. I know this is Diablo, I think what we're talking about here, but DBO? What does DBO stand for? Alright, in the encampment, my hammer does bellow, and a later quest, I'll turn a white item yellow. Oh, dude, this is the 5th quest. You need the... was it Malice? Is that what it's called? Oh my god, what's his name though? Oh, Jesus, dude. The Smith? Is it just the Smith or something? Ah, crap, dude. If he has a different name, I'm blanking. But I could literally see it in my quest log, because oftentimes when you're playing Diablo 2, that's a quest that you skip. It's not really a questing type of game, but there are quests, and most of them are optional. Some of them just kind of complete themselves, it feels like. But that's one that you have to go out of your way. And then, yeah, Charcy, you give Charcy a white item. She turns it rare. And you should really use it on, like, circlets and stuff like that. Diadems, tiaras. It's a woman? Wait, were you talking about Charcy? Hold on. Finally can I... Okay. Okay, so that is Charcy then. I was thinking about the guy you have to kill. Technically, you don't... Oh, that's right. Technically, you don't even have to kill the guy. You get it off of, like, a clickable thing, I believe. Okay, well, the answer is Charcy. That one was easy. Once I understood it, at least. The hard part was trying to figure out the name of the guy that has to be killed, because that one I'm not confident. I feel like is the Smith, but I don't know. All right. Anyway, let's actually focus for this fight real quick. Let me get back to the discussion. All right. Alright, dude. No one's got time for you, man. Let's go ahead and pop a special too. Get some of that poison rolling. Beautiful. Alright. Should be doing more hits than that, but now he's unstoppable. Now he's dead. Sweet. Boom. Nice. Yeah, I can't remember. Okay. Okay, so you can't remember either. That's good. Are you going to clean up your crystals for BGs this time? As long as they officially release. We're waiting for that actual release. Yeah, but the train ticket isn't for an overnight cabin. It's longer than 24 hours to Seattle. Wait, what? For who? Which is so much faster, usually cheaper to fly. Abby Dill, what are you on about here? Remember, guys, this is from the perspective of a guy who can't even be bothered to join an alliance. I had the same perspective the entire time I was in For Loki. As a matter of fact, the only reason that we got knocked out of the top 10 is because Prestige stagnated. If Prestige did not stagnate, I firmly believe we would have maintained a top 10 spot. Because there's strategic things you can do to, you know, chase higher prestige and stuff like that. Strategy was taken out. So we worked our way from, you know, when I joined the alliance, we were, I don't know, a few thousand ranks or whatever it was. Slowly worked our way up all the way to the top 10. And then prestige stagnated. And that was it. What's up, Static? Saying 400 million points for new Iron Man. What's his name? Is it new Iron Man? Is it new Doom? Either way, I feel like he'll probably go for right around what Quicksilver went for. I know, like, he's gonna be higher prestige than Quicksilver. Again, prestige or Quicksilver is firmly planted in the top 5. My guess is that Quicksilver will be here for at least a year, although we don't know. We are working with maybe Kabam's new system of pumping out prestige releases faster than that. I don't know, but I would guess he'll be here for at least a year. And yeah, I would say new Doom is even longer than that, but I feel like either way, they're both long-term top 5 prestige. So I can't imagine going much higher than what Quicksilver went for. A little bit higher, I can imagine, because now players have an idea of what needs to be done. So I would guess that now that people have kind of a target in their heads of like, okay, 310 million or whatever, they'll go 320. You know, and some people will be like, well, I know people are going to go 320 because, well, that's what you'd expect. So I'm going to go 330, you know? So the scores are going to go up a little bit for sure, but Steve said over 2 saying, since there aren't any god tier Iron Men, he is one. Oh, you know, I hadn't even considered that. How the hell did auto fight even get turned on? I thought I turned it off. I hadn't even considered that, but yeah, this could actually be like the first good Iron Man. Don't even tell me Infinity Man, guys. Don't even tell me Iron Man Infinity War is a good champion. He's good now. He was good when he first released because people didn't know how to deal with him. And now he's good in Battlegrounds, but because of his defensive capabilities, there's no one that is using that champ offensively. And when I say no one, like, of course, there's someone, but come on. The 0.0001% that's actually using Iron Man Infinity War. Victor Von Iron Man, there we go. VVIM. Alright, Malcolm Scott sending over a few of them Australian bucks as well. Malcolm, thank you, dude. Saying, Bald Man, how are you? I missed the Quicksilver Arena results. What did he end up going for? It's about 310 million. I don't know what he went for round 2. If anybody has info on round 2, I actually don't know. But round 1 was about 310 mil. Which is crazy to think because the scores, they... Well, actually, hold on. Let me pull open that prestige or the arena cutoff sheet again. The scores, they jumped pretty quick. Yeah, it says no data here. But the scores, they jumped up pretty quick. Because, like, I would say, like, the 175 scores, that was fairly consistent. You know, there'd be some that went higher upon release, some that went lower, of course. But 175 was kind of like the average for a new release 6-star, unless they were insane. And that held true, I would say, all the way until Valkyrie. Is that when things really went crazy? Because, like, you can see, you know, Hulkling here is 206, but this is for rank 38. So he didn't really go for 206. That was, you know, he went for considerably less than that. Wong was 193, but again, that's for rank 83. So once you add another 17 ranks, you could drop those millions down a bit. But we did have, you know, some in that ballpark of like the, you know, 170 plus. Scorpion, this was actual 190. This was the cutoff. But then we get to Valkyrie. I don't know what Gore went for. I don't remember. Then we get to Valkyrie, and boom, 275. Yeah, man. And then Gallon here, also pushing those boundaries, pushing those limits. Valkyrie went so high because she was a prestige champion, of course. Gallon was not. He's just really powerful. And this kind of, again, sets the stage for what players are willing to do. So, of course, that bumps the things, you know, bumps other scores up. And then Quicksilver. Just like that, man. This was only, you know, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, that things really exploded. And we're not done exploding yet, I guess. There was one other thing I wanted to look at. So, you know how things exploded for Valkyrie? That's when, like, the scores kind of changed. The last prestige release was Omega Sentinel. We have no data here. I don't recall what she went for. But I almost wonder if... I'd be really curious to know if there was, like, if we graphed it out and, like, you know, the scores were, like, fairly steady, but then prestige bump, but then there's, like, a new height, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, the previous height was down here, and then the new height's, like, up here. And then this is steady, and then prestige bump, and then the new height is here. I would be really curious to see if there was, like, a pattern of that, of as the prestige champs come out, it reveals what people are really willing to do. And, yeah. I'm a crazy person who actually has some fun grinding like crazy for a champ. But when I can't get that champ without spending units for refreshes, it just makes it no fun at all. Yeah, pretty much. If you have to spend some units, it feels okay. But that quickly changes. Alright, Easy, you said doggo pick on Twitter. Let's see here, man. The sleepy puppy. Oh, man. Gonna love the doggo picks. Alright, let's get back to it here, though. Alright. Yeah. Malcolm, thank you again, dude. Yeah, nice easy score for Quicksilver there. Say Silver Centurion is underrated. You can melt champs like AA and has pretty good utility. I would agree. He's probably on the underrated side. I don't love the champion myself, but yeah, he's I would say he's actually a good Iron Man. You got me there. I kind of forgot that he existed. Like him, Cloud, but even with synergies, getting Plasma is rough. Taskmaster with synergies, you can get his cumulative. It just doesn't stick around long enough. We're talking about Infinity Man here. Okay, yeah, I see Cloud is saying the stealthy synergy. In my opinion, the stealthy synergy should just be rolled in baseline. It's insane to me that it's not rolled in baseline. That was kind of before Kabam was, you know, doing champion updates or whatever, but like, please do it now. You know, I would love to see that update. It doesn't have to be considered like, I don't know, what's the phrasing that they use for the updates and that people like to go by of like, overhaul, minor up, I don't know, whatever it is. I don't care for those terms. They don't matter to me. The point is, does the champion get stronger? Yes or no? It's the only thing that matters to me. And if they just added, you know, 3 seconds to the duration of, you know, his dots, like, it's all you need to do, man. What's you and Lags' typical Incursion top zone these days? Hold on, my game is totally frozen. Whoa! Oh my god, that was some serious lag. Whew, okay. Our typical top, I want to say, is like 14 to 15. However, the last time we played, we got to like 19 or something. But yeah, on average, I would say like 14, 15. It gets really tough. All you need is like one bad fight. Ooh, that was a bad dex. All you need is one bad fight. I mean, I know you already know this, of course, but everything could be totally smooth up until, you know, zone 14 or whatever. And then you catch a champ you're not ready for, or a boss that just is stacked. And that's it. Game over. Hey, buddy. Favorite brand of orange soda? Oh, man. I just got smoked while reading that. I don't know if I have a favorite brand of orange soda, Mike. I like orange soda, but I typically don't drink soda on account of I like soda too much. Big Fanta for sure. I don't think Fanta's my favorite, but I really don't know. Okay, I need to actually pay a little attention. Actually, nah, it doesn't matter. I've got Sorcerer or Sim Supreme. If I die, I die. It'll be alright. But let's not die anyway. Let's just barf all over this guy and end him here and now. Alright, Static sending over another buck. And another news, took Iceman and Cole to rank 3 today. Iceman! Whoa, dude. Iceman, that's an interesting one. Cole I get. Speaking of Incursions, I find him to be really fun in Incursions. Ooh, Abby Doe saying Cole would be fun. Have Ice Bro at rank 3 and he gets slept on a bit in BGs. You know, it's interesting that you say that. I actually on the beta, I took Iceman up thinking that maybe he'd be useful for Battlegrounds. But then when it came to, you know, Lags and we did the best of 5 thing. And I don't know if I even include him in the deck. It just felt like there was too many champions that could play around his damage. It feels like Iceman, the upfront damage is really annoying if he's on like a stacked node or something, but Willpower mostly counters it. And then his survivability is not the strongest. I don't know. It just didn't feel like he had a whole lot going for him. His damage output if you're using him offensively. I mean, I guess if you're running the full recoil setup, at least you're not suffering damage at the start of the fight. And I guess the opponents don't have that much health either, so he's not the slowest, but I don't know, still feels a little slow. I'm curious though. I'd be curious to see more of Iceman in Battlegrounds, because I saw a little bit of potential there myself. It's just, I don't know. I feel like a little bit of potential is maybe not enough potential. That's how I felt about him. Got a good amount of wins off of him on D. Okay. Okay. Iceman on Safeguard would be a menace. Oh, that's true. Hard to deal damage over time. Your options are very limited. Okay. All right. I could see it for Safeguard. There's still ways to counter him, of course. But, you're just limiting those options that a player could bring in. I couldn't tell you the last time I had any soda that wasn't a lemon lime type. Okay. Let's see how long until I got more units than me. King of Arenas, it's going to take you a little bit of time. I may not gain units that quickly, but I'm still gaining them. So, did you guess who I just destroyed? Wait, guess who I just destroyed a Doom boss with in Alliance War? Hint, he's black and yellow, and I have him at rank 4. That must be Yellow Jacket. I'm sure we're talking about Yellow Jacket. Congrats, dude. Alright, Jared Shield with the 222 saying, banana milk. That super lag happens to me hourly. Does it? Dang, dude. That's rough, man. You know, over the summer, I was thinking the lag might have been just like my phone overheating or something. I don't know. Just because, you know, it was really hot in this this little room that I'm in here. We don't have air conditioning or anything like that. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe it's just the phone. It's getting older and stuff. But honestly, the device didn't feel that hot. And, well, today it's not hot. It's a little warm, but like, we're a good, you know, 15, maybe 20 degrees. No, maybe like 15. Like 15 degrees cooler than, oh no. Oh wait, it's not going to matter. King Groot. I didn't want to get power burned. So I can't really blame that on a potentially too hot device. I don't know what that was. UD destroying Venom the Duck like he doesn't mean anything to him. Listen, that's not the real Venom the Duck. I would not be able to fight the real Venom the Duck. I get instantly destroyed just for even thinking about it. These are replicas, man. Imposters. Did I miss the Messiah for mod game? Maybe. You may have to watch a video that'll be posted tomorrow. No spoilers, no spoilers. Oh man, you ready to see though, huh? Well, maybe some spoilers, maybe some spoilers. Why am I doing 4-hit combos against this guy in alternating hits? Okay, no! Get out of here, man. It's certain animations. Ms. Jane Samsung loses it when Psycho Man throws his special one. Big lag spike every time. I could see that being the case for some of the lag, but mine, I don't think mine is consistent. I mean, there must be some pattern to it, but it's not an obvious one. All right, anyway, is this the last time I have to fight this clown? Thank God, man. I hate fighting this CGR. My iPhone 6, I think Psycho Man's and Odin's specials would crash me all the time. I'm on an iPhone 8 Plus, which is not that old of a device. I mean, it sort of is, like, in phone years. Phone years are basically like dog years. So, it's a little bit old, but, like... People are playing with older devices, you know? Alright, CGR. Please. An odd combo there, too. I need to wait. I don't want to pop my special 3. I need my Furies to roll back around. Let's try to chill. Good enough. Let's go. Uppercut. All right. John sent over $1. John, thank you very much. Saying the lag on the game when I play is unreal. I lose a lot trying to get to Cavalier. Dang, man. That's a bummer. I lag a bunch, but most of the time it doesn't impact me too much. There's a few instances where it does, but luckily a lot of it pops. Maybe it's just because a lot of what I play is like arena or modes that are, you know, don't matter as much. But it feels like the lag spikes, they mostly happen in those areas. I did have some funky, it wasn't lag, but sometimes I lose control of my character where, like, I'll be blocking and my character will just walk in, or I'll have my thumb off the device entirely and it dashes back and I'm just like, what? How did that happen? Yeah, weird stuff like that occasionally. Alright, Math Gig said over a couple Australian bucks saying emoji are my spirit animal. Oh man. Come on, dude. You can think of a cooler spirit animal than that. Like, what about a donkey? Or maybe an elephant. A rhino. Oh, there it is, dude. A rhino. Emojis. I mean, I've seen some cool emojis. So, alright, fair enough. As long as they're the cool ones, at least. Looking forward to a new iPhone this year. Static, they should be announcing that stuff pretty soon, right? Is it September or October when they announce that stuff? It's one of these 2 months, right? Wow, way to crap on someone's spirit animal, Brian. You're right. That was a little harsh. I'm sorry. My spirit animal must be a venomous cobra or something. I don't know, dude. That just craps on other animals. Well, wait, what animal craps on other animals? Birds. I'm a bird. The only animal I can think of that craps on another animal is a bird. A horsefly? I don't even know what a horsefly is, but maybe that's it. Oh, man. All right, anyway, let's get into the next quest here, man. All right, new champions. Wait, did I do a path already? I did. We don't need voodoo. Okay, all right, so we need the other 3. Let's bring in the other 3. Brian's spirit animal is a rat with wings. Well, just any bird? Maybe a toucan. What's the coolest bird? You know who would love this conversation? I feel like Kat Murdoch would. She has the best emojis, and I think she's also pretty knowledgeable about birds. Oh man, I should bring in APOC for this one, right? Yeah, let's bring in APOC. Alright, and let's also get Gwen in here. Penguins are probably pretty cold. Oh, don't even Coolest bird is an albatross. What nature programs do you watch, PG? Nature programs. Hold on, albatross. What about an aardvark? That's a cool ass name. I think that's a bird, right? I don't even know, dude. We're gonna look it up afterwards. Holy crap, dude. The first image I saw was this one right here. This bird is staring into my soul. I'm powerless. Dang, dude. This is a pretty sweet looking bird, though, man. Look at the way it just can soar like that. Oh, man. It's almost like birds are creatures of flight. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. All right, hold on. Let me look up an aardvark. Not even sure. Oh, no. Oh, this is not a bird, dude. Oh, I was wrong. What is this thing? Bro, albatrosses are the literal bird lords? Well, okay, hold on. Yeah, I think you're wrong on that, because I could show you a bird lord. That's a bird lord right there, man. Look up Shoebill. Shoebill? I feel like that's a guy outside of your... maybe in your neighborhood named Bill. He's got an extra pair of shoes on or something. Holy crap. What the hell? Dude, this planet that we're living on is insane. I can't tell if this makes me want to go outside more or less. This thing is laughing. Dude, this thing is making fun of someone and cracking up. This is terrifying. Look at the... this is a boss in a video game right here, dude. Jesus, look how big it is, too. There's no chance I'd be staring face to face as close as this guy is. I feel like it would just slap me with that beak or something, dude. Oh, man. Literal dinosaur. That's, yeah, I think so. Shoebills can make gun-like sounds? Oh, okay. So this bird's just locked and loaded. All right. Enough looking at birds, though, man. Let's get back to the game here, man. Oh, man. All right. I have nightmares about birds tonight. That bird is taking your lunch money on Crenshaw if you go outside, PG. But no, albatrosses will literally flap 3 times and end up in Asia. They are made different. Okay. Hitchcock would be proud. That wasn't the bird. Wait. It was a mockingbird, right? That was a mockingbird anyway. You know what? I said we're done looking up birds. I ain't looking it up. Is that what it was, though? I feel like emu should be considered bird lords since they won a war against the entire continent of Australia. Dude, honestly, if you could beat Australia, you might be right. If you could just survive in Australia. I feel like that's pretty impressive. Mock. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. The Dumb and Dumber reference. We have Ibis? How do you say that? In Australia. Colloquially known as bin chickens. Oh. Okay. Damn it. All right. I said I would stop looking at birds, but I gotta see this thing. Let's see. It's kind of a... damn, this is a bright-ass bird. This bird looks like it was had its color changed in Photoshop. Which would be really hard to do considering the reflection stuff, but holy cow, that's a bright ass bird. Why do creatures it's not even, man, the world is a crazy place. Can you imagine if people looked anything like that? Like people look weird. All right. If we weren't so used to how we look, there's plenty of weird stuff about us. But can you imagine if we just had beaks as well? We just had a 10-inch beak hanging off our face to grab, I don't know, fish or critters or whatever those things eat. Or pizza. I guess they could probably eat pizza too. We could still eat pizza. You should bring Toad just to give King Groot the extra damage on his first special. King Groot's first special is not really about the damage. King Groot's first special is about the armor breaks. If you want to give him extra damage on special, increasing his furies probably does it more. Although, I can't recall the exact synergy you're talking about, so I am going to look that up in a minute. It would have to increase the damage on his first special by a lot for it to be more valuable, though. And probably like 5x it or something, just to break even with some of the other synergies. Let's see. Greasy Swamp Boys. What a sweet name for a synergy. All right, start. Okay, yeah, Man Thing can start the fight with an indefinite prowess buff, increasing special attack damage by 60%. This buff is removed after a special attack ends. I think I remember testing this. Yeah, this is for a special one at least. It'd be bad. I can't remember how good or not it is for a special two. It's probably worse than the Fury synergies, but I can't recall. The way special attack damage is calculated is a bit unclear to me. Like, is that a separate multiplier with the already increased attack of the Furies? Or if you had a plus 200% attack from Furies, is it now just plus 260% attack? I've never actually known for sure. I actually don't know. One of those things that wouldn't be that difficult to test, but it's just difficult enough that I'm like, I'm okay with not knowing. You know? There's never been a situation where it really mattered for me to figure it out. Also, anyone who's seen Rescuers Down Under knows how amazing albatrossi are. I like albatrossi. Probably albatrosses, though. Never told you the eagle story, Pixely? The eagle story. What's the eagle story? Oh, that was dumb. I forgot he had the quicker shrug off. I wanted to use the special too. Just a precursor to everyone studying bird law. Probably. Also, I should have skipped that animation. Whoops. Alright, Karnak, thank you for throwing your special in a reasonable amount of time. And now you die. PG, I just got here, so can you tell me the cutoff for last round of Arena? It's my first time grinding for a 6-star. Thanks, Baldikins, and happy birthday. So we don't know the exact cutoff. I'm guessing Torch is the one you want to know. Torch, I think it was rank 83 or something. Went for like 106 million. So if the cutoff was probably, you know, high 90s. Yeah. I don't think it would still be over 100. There could have been a lot of people in that last little bit, so it's possible, but it was probably high 90s. All right. I don't remember what nodes this guy has, but we'll be okay. Oh, does he have the... Oh, no. Oh, Tarax. Bet you didn't see this coming, man. Just getting hit in the face with tentacles. And now you're dead. Tough break. You just got a 6-star Guardian and White Mags. Any of them worth ranking unawakened? So, yes and no. They probably shouldn't be the highest priority for most people. So, just because you pull a 6-star and they're a good 6-star does not mean that you should rank them. Are they worth ranking? They are. But you got to rank the best champs possible, and I would guess 5 stars are probably still better to rank. They are for most people, at least. Again, I don't know your situation. Guardian, his awaken ability matters a fair bit in my opinion, so I wouldn't be too quick. Even if you know you had no more 5 stars that you wanted to rank, I wouldn't be too quick to rank up an unawakened Guardian. White Mags, though, I have a rank 3 unawakened, and no regrets about that. But he was, you know, after ranking many other champions. Just don't ever be sucked in by that additional star. 5 stars. You have a better selection of them. Easier to awaken, easier to sig up, all that good stuff. It's not until rank 3ing a 6-star until they're even comparable to a 5-star anyway. And not always stronger. Terrahawks are the best birds, no debate. Terrahawks? The hell is a Terrahawk? Alright, fine. We're going to look it up. Terrahawk. Why does that sound like it's something out of a video game? I mean, I guess most things in video games, they were taken from real life, or at least inspired by. Okay, dude. This isn't even a... What the hell is this? Of course, this comes from Simon. Trolling, as always, with actual trolls. Jerry Anderson and Christopher Burr's Terrahawks? What is this? And how do you know of this? Hey, it was a great show. Oh, I believe you. Not. Show looks awful. I don't know. Maybe it was good. I don't know. I didn't see it. But it looked awful. I'm sorry. Alright, Battlefield. Thank you for the bucks at ABG. So yesterday I was playing disc golf with Jack Dorsey, one of the main founders of Twitter. Were you really? I didn't do too bad, but he definitely had me beat. He got all birdies. Okay. That's the joke. Hashtag take a lap emoji. Disc golf? Why did I believe it? I was like, wow, dude, this is... Why would anybody ever make something like this up? Also, Maximus, what the hell? Uncanny. With a picture of... You just put glass... Alright. BG, I'm stuck on 5.2.6 and how to finish with less amount of resources. 5.2.6 is a tough one. That is a tough one. I mean, there's a few ways. One of them is just practice. You know, when I was taking on some of those mid Act 5 quests, I would literally practice. I would just take 5 minutes a day, take the same path, and you know, see how far I can get without using items. And I'd get wiped out, and I'd be like, okay, well, that was enough for today. Let me go back in tomorrow. So yeah, practice. You can improve your abilities there. Another way is, of course, just improving the strength of your roster. It's not always the easiest thing to do, but we have new monthly content coming out in a couple of days here. You can get some rewards there. You can improve your masteries. If you're not sure which masteries to pick, I have a video titled something along the lines of beginner and intermediate masteries. I'll show you all the best ones to get early on. If you haven't already done Acts 1 through 4, please get out of Act 5 and go do those until you 100% those first 4. They are more important than the quest you're on, I would say. Maybe you wouldn't have to 100% all of them since it is just one quest, but you know, at least do a few. And then you could also farm resources in Act 3.2.6. You farm revives there. So you'd still have to use a bunch of resources, but at least you'd have them, and you wouldn't have to spend units on them. And yeah. Do not 100% Act 4. It takes so much energy. RSAT, don't take this the wrong way, but that's the worst advice I've ever heard. It doesn't take that much energy. It gives the best rewards in the entire game. If I could trade Acts 5, 6, and 7, and 8. We don't even know the rewards for Act 8. But if I could pile up all of those rewards and trade them away for the Act 4 rewards, I would do it every single time. Best rewards in the entire game that you will ever see. They are in Act 4. The reason for that is because they give permanent mastery points. No other area of the game does that, and I don't believe any other area of the game will ever do that. They reduced the energy requirements of Act 4 quite a bit. So I don't know the last time you stepped foot in there. Maybe it was recently. It still does take a decent amount of time and energy, but they reduced it a lot. All right, T-Pizzle, thank you very much for the bucks. Saying, BG, I've always appreciated a review on ranking champs you love. My first rank 4 will be Maxig Cap IW. Okay. When he catches Proximus Spirit at the beginning of Infinity War, chills. Love your outlook, dude. T-Pizzle. All right, man. Sounds good, dude. Doing it with style, the SIG 200. It's one of the few reasons that, you know, it's hard for people to play Cap IW as a 6-star just because you do want them at a high SIG level, but seems like you're there. Nice, man. I think you advising kids to take drugs is worse, BG. Alright, fair. That is arguably worse advice. Arguably. I'm stuck on 4.4.3. Okay. All that same advice I just gave to the other person that was stuck. I would say it applies to you. Sometimes you're just going to get stuck in this game, and that's okay. You know, of course, having some advice to, you know, help you get over those points of being stuck, so you're not stuck forever, that's, of course, you know, a good thing to get, but just know that, like, this is the type of game that it takes time to get through. It's not, oh, you beat level 10, you beat the game. Oh, no, no, no. MCOC is it's a marathon, not a sprint. After you beat that level, you're gonna get stuck on another one. It will happen. But eventually your roster becomes so strong that you're able to tackle any challenge that Kabam throws your way. That can happen too. Alright, Guy Garner sending over a buck. Thank you very much. Guy Garner, where are you at? BG, I have a very serious question for you. Okay. Dear Mr. Bald, man, why haven't you played the greatest Mystic champ ever to be created in MCOC? I'm, of course, referring to Rintrah. Time. That's the only reason I... Ooh, that lag. It's just time. I want to actually play Rintrah. I actually think I'd love the champion. Probably Mike's always talking about him. I saw a couple of clips that he sent over. The champion seems right up my alley. I think I would really enjoy Rintrah. But I just haven't played him yet. How's BG Dexing Cable's Special 1? I didn't dex all of it. I just waited long enough and dexed the very tail end of it. Calling it 7 stars will be out before Act 10. Oh, I mean, if Kabam's releasing 7 stars, it'll be way before Act 10. We're not going to see Act 10 for like... I don't know. I would say Act 8 is going to last all the way until the end of 2023. So then Act 9 is going to be like 2024 into 2025. You know, they're like a year and a half each, something like that at least. I don't know. It always changes the development timelines and stuff like that, but it's gonna be a while. So there's some people that would speculate and say 7 stars will be released this year. There's others that speculate and say we're not getting 7 stars because maybe relics are a replacement of power, or even if not a replacement, not a full replacement, at least a delaying of that need for additional power. And then there's others that say, well, Kabam has to release 7 stars because you could replace power for players to go after on a gameplay level, but on like a sales level, I don't think anything would compare to selling crystals. That's Kabam's bread and butter right there. Who knows what it'll actually be? The only way we'll know is when it happens. Till then, we're stuck in the 6-star, 7-star limbo. 1 billion health boss for Act 10.4.6. Maybe. I'd actually like to see them add the boss fights as a duel once you 100% the content. I'd do the completion then. Oh, Maximus sent over Buck. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I don't think you're alone in that request. I'm still against it personally. If it happened, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna like fight against it and be like, no, Kabam, don't, you shouldn't have done this, you dum-dums. You know, I wouldn't do that. But the reason why I personally don't want to see the fights become just like duels, if you could practice the fights over and over, they're not that hard. I think what makes them difficult is that we don't have access to the fights, and that, you know, you do kind of have to learn as you go, and there's that little bit of mystique of them being behind an entire, you know, lineup of champions that you have to get through just in order to be face to face with the boss. I don't know, it takes away some of that if it's just like, okay, you beat him, now you can fight him anytime you want. Don't you mind fighting the Grandmaster now after last year's Summer of Pain? Just the rest is a slog. It's definitely a slog, yeah. There's no doubt about that. What are relics? Well, we still don't really know exactly what relics are. We just know that they're gonna be here eventually. Kabam, they mentioned them during the road maps, and they're I think an equipable item is maybe the best way to describe it. Some people would call it gear. I think gear is a little bit different, because gear implies like you're actually going to put knee pads on King Groot here or something like that, you know, or maybe not knee pads. Maybe it'd be more like a chainmail armor or something. I don't know. Which would actually look super cool on King Groot. Oh man, I want to see that. But I think it's gonna be an equipable item that increases the champion's power, and that's kind of all we know for now. And even that is kind of fuzzy. There we go. Tipped is still in here saying they are a thing I am working on. There you go. That's all we needed to know. They're a thing that Tipped is working on. That should answer every single question in the chat about them. So there it is. Game is frozen again. I mean, it sometimes just freezes just when I like move my hands around. So I don't know. Maybe it's something with movement in the device. It's odd. Maximus, you don't want knee pads for your champions? King Groot will look really good with a bald cap. Oh, you're telling me. Can't wait to finish Act 7 Exploration. One fight I've been looking forward to. A second time is definitely the Grand Master. I personally love Superior Kang most, but still such a fun fight. The boss fights, man, they're really cool. The fights that Kabam comes up with. I wish it wasn't so hard. Like, you know, I've never seen the behind the scenes for that stuff. I've never seen the behind the scenes for like any of the actual, you know, like their dev kits or whatever they'd be called. I've never seen any of that stuff. The only behind the scenes I know about is like, you know, just talking. But in those talks, I know that it takes them a long time to create those boss fights. I think it takes them just as long as creating like a playable champion. I think that's something they've said. I don't know. The unique boss fights, at least, not like the, oh, we just put a like the Eternity of Pain MODOK. It's a unique fight, but it's not like custom animations, custom scripting and stuff like that. It's just the champion, and then you add some nodes to it. That's I'm sure a lot easier. But yeah, I wish they could do that stuff more than they do even. It's really cool. I wonder if there's ever going to be like a super boss rush where they just take like all of the fights from... Wait, did we have something like this before? This wasn't the collector part of... No, I think it was just in like a monthly event quest as a boss or something, wasn't he? Where was the collector? This was a long time ago, but this was maybe like 2 years after the, you know, uncollected title came out, but before the Abyss came out, and this was like this the like currently there's only 2 spots where the collector is, right? 5.2.6 and the Abyss. And there was a time between those that he existed for a quest. I can't remember if it was a side quest or if it was a monthly quest, monthly event quest. Anyway, it'll be interesting, like, now that they have more of these unique boss fights, if they ever decide to line them up and just that becomes a new challenge. Because most of them are counterable by, like, a pretty wide range of champs. There's some that excel a little bit more than others, but, like, I mean, how many solos does MSD have of the Grandmaster on his channel? Like 45 or something? Not even an exaggerated number. He's got, like, actual 45 or something, so... Or I'm not even sure if he made videos out of all of them, but I know he's done it with that many champs at least. What are you doing, Crystal Cleanup? When Battlegrounds officially releases. Oh gosh, with another 7 Zars saying plethora of pain. Paragon plus next progression title only. Maestro, Collector, Crossbones, Champion, Grandmaster, etc. Dude, pre-nerf champion too, huh? We gotta get the pre-nerfed, fully buffed version. It'd be interesting. I mean, I'm trying to think if that's like, if Kabam did that, it would be pretty hype. But the question is, should Kabam do that, or should they leave those champs to a little bit more of their own areas of the game? Even then, I question it a little bit, you know? I guess I'd still rather see it. As long as it's temporary. I wouldn't want it to be permanent. But if it was like a temporary thing, I think that'd be a cool challenge. I want Realm of Legends 2. Huge health pools, no damage cap, sensible attack, minimal rewards. I do too. That's one of the things I want the most in terms of content in the game. Is I just want higher level test dummies. That's it. Just significantly higher level test dummies. Attack wise, leave the attack alone. Literally leave it the exact same. Oh, maybe a tad higher. I don't know. Maybe like 500 attack higher than Realm of Legends. But don't touch it much. And then just super buff their health. I don't care what the rewards are. Give it the tiniest little something, just, you know, for the initial completion. It feels right. But really, I just want test dummies. How does this guy not get bored? I don't know, dude. I guess I play this game 24 hours a day and somehow I'm not bored. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about upping it to 25 hours a day. Man, I got a question for you, I guess. How much time do you think I play MCOC every day? When people have a question like that, I'm just curious. Maybe they think I literally do nothing else in life except for play MCOC? And that's why they ask that question? It's such an odd question. Alright. Eric Nelson, thank you very much for the bucks and bananas. If I could bring 2 stars into 7.4.6, I could easily solo Kang with about 50 of the champs I love and know that fight so much. Okay. With 2 stars, huh? Easily solo. I'd like to see that. Open the doors. 18 hours. Okay. That was about expected. All right. So no wonder you asked that question. You think I play 18 hours a day. Okay. When he's off stream, he plays with his hair while he does other stuff. There you go. BG grinds every arena champs, so he plays 24/7. Stroke of my saber. Static, thank you for the 2 saying Realm of Legends 2 should give 1 generic 6-star 6-stone per run. If it gave 1 6-star generic 6-stone per run, I'd be playing it a lot. Don't forget, I mean, this was a long time ago, so some of you maybe weren't even playing the game at this time. So this is something that I actually considered doing. Labyrinth of Legends. They actually, in addition to the rewards that you see here, there's a golden, is it symbiote, I think it is, whatever it is. Actually, there's like a few that could appear. Some of them are ultra rare, but typically it's just the golden one, and you get 1 + 5 6 stone. At the time, I was so desperate for 6 stones, I was going to run a Path of Labyrinth, and I was gonna try to do that every single day, just to get 6 stones, until I, had 5 prestige champs at least. The only way I would have done that is if I could speed run Labyrinth in a way that would not cost a lot of resources or a lot of time. Now, I tried doing that with Medusa, thinking that if I speed ran it a few times with Medusa, eventually I'd get really good at the fights and I'd be able to get through very quickly. I made a video, one of my highest quality videos. At the time, it probably was my highest quality, but these days it's whatever. It was Medusa versus Star-Lord, and I got the fight done in like 7 minutes. And I picked out a path essentially where like all the opponents could be bled, and if I just got good at like the infinite bleeds with Medusa, I was thinking it wouldn't take that long to go through a shortened path and just bleed everybody out. I did one speed run. It didn't go great, and then I gave up on that idea. It was immediately apparent that it was not worth it. Now, luckily, unlike the 6-star situation, luckily Kabam, they did have other ways of obtaining 5-star SIGs regularly. They were through the alliance events. So we were able to, place. This was how 4 Loki increased its prestige and got ourselves into top 10. There was an actual avenue for us to get SIG stones without having to, spend a lot of money. Of course, some people spent money, others didn't. But this was a way for me to get 6 stones without spending money. And we never got that for 6 stars. So this addition of these 5-star 6 stones on a regular basis, even though it was still small, it was something that could actually be done in game to progress. Where it feels like that never really came with 6 stars. Maybe you could argue now that we're seeing a bit more regularity in the 6-star 6 stones being released. I would say you could argue that now, like the Eternity of Pain, at least there's 6 stones there, and we saw a bunch for Act 7, but it came so late that it was like it's too late, I mean, it's never too late, but speaking of being too late, yeah, it's about time to start wrapping things up here. It's getting kind of late. Wait, hold on. Ryan, it's basically official. We have been together half my life. Holy cow. It's crazy, Max. Brian was trying to tell me he's still young. Yeah. I told him oh, man. Listen, we're both still young, okay? Usually, yes, it is because I was born in New Jersey, and it's already 9/6 there, but here in Seattle, I have to wait an hour. Yeah. I'm not saying happy birthday yet. Alright, Static. Oh, I already read yours. Thank you for the 2, dude. If that actually gave us 6 stone, be farming that sucker. Alright. Eric Nelson sent over a buck as well, saying, imagine if Realm of Legends 2.0 was every champ in the game with 10 mil health pools, and the first 5 times you complete it, you get a generic gem. Every champ in the game with 10 million health pools, and you think people would complete that more than once? The first 5 times you get a generic gem? Who am I kidding? People probably would. But that's still a lot, dude. Every champ in the game. Like, let's take a look at Atme. It's 230 champions here. But that's not even every champ in the game, unless you're limiting it to every, like, playable champ. Because then we also have the unplayable champs. We have the Doom bots. We have the symbiotes, adaptoids, the symbioids, the mashup champions like Cyverine, the whatever else, the Ultron drones. This number is probably closer to 300 in total. If not already above 300. We have the nameless champions as well. Imagine going through 300 fights, 10 million health each. I guess you just CGR. It'll be no problem. No, that would take a long time. That would take a very long time to get through. I would do it. I would do it only once, though, I think. I don't think I'd be bothered to do it more than once. But you got to do something like that at least once, man. Just for the hell of it. Can confirm, rank 3 Cole is the original I Hulk over Herc. I take it you're enjoying the Cole then, huh? Okay. What do you think about that 750 unit 5-star Hitmonkey? 700 unit 5-star Hitmonkey? I'm not even sure what that is. Is that in the featured store somewhere? I'm guessing. No special 3s in Garbage Attack. I think it'd be fun. That's true. If they didn't have special 3s, you could really... Okay, so here's the thing. There are champs that scale basically infinitely. So... it would still take a while. However, we'd be able to chew through 10 million health without... like, the individual fights... if you're using the right champs, that actually wouldn't take that long to get through. It's just... still, even if it only takes you like 10 minutes to get through a fight, when you gotta do that 300 times... whew. That would be a multi-day event. Let me see here, though. Is there... I mean... if you want Hitmonkey, sure. I didn't realize they had this to assist in the eternity of pain. Wow, are they going to do this every week? That's not bad. My thing is, I'd rather have 750 units than Hitmonkey. If you rather have Hitmonkey than 750 units, I'd say that's fair. It's a pretty fair price. They even have the rank ups here so that you can... dude, 65 of these big ass ISO bricks? Holy cow. So you could spend just over 2k in units, and I don't think this is enough gold. This is definitely not enough gold. I mean, I don't think it's enough. Is it enough ISO? It's actually hard for me to gauge. Gold-wise, though, I think it takes a lot more gold than that. But if you had the gold, at least, you know, 2250 units, you got yourself a rank 5 Hitmonkey. Pretty cool. Or rank 5 some other skill champ. You don't have to go with Hitmonkey, of course. Okay. On that note, guys, it is that time. It is time to call it here. I'm curious how many people did pick up those offers. There was a Black Widow deodorant back when you did a new account challenge for something like that, I think, too. I do remember something like that. It wasn't the 5-star, though, right? I don't think it was a 5-star. Night Hollywood. Good night, Dragon Dagger. Next week's gonna be a new champ. I figured so. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. It's temporary content. My thing is, if they were doing this for champs that, like, I don't know, if it was like a permanent piece of content being released and they were just selling the champs like that, I'd be like, I'd rather leave it up to chance. I think that's more fun. I get that not everybody thinks it's more fun, so fair enough. But that's a big part of MCOC, is just playing the hand you're dealt, in my opinion. Chasing down the champs you want. However, with Eternity of Pain being like a 1 week thing, if you just don't have a good option for it, you don't really have time to try to improve your hand. You know what I mean? So I think that's cool. And you got to be, Throne Breaker, so it's 5 stars aren't too big a deal. And it's not going to be the brand new 5 stars. That's the big thing too. If it was the brand new 5 stars, I wouldn't want to see that, to be honest. Is Abdo streaming? Good question. Let's find out. He is not. I do see Max streaming though. If you guys want to go continue the party over at Max's place. He's a pretty cool guy. Pretty cool dude. Before I go though, of course, we got to give a shout out to Messiah for being tonight's biggest D. He said he drank day beers and was sleepy. Oh, that Abby dough. Alright, but anyway, thank you to everyone else, not just Messiah. And like I said, there's a link. It popped it. It's right over here. You can click on that if you want to go over to Max's. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Probably, at least. So late. Same place. Night, everybody.